Alfonso Gomez at the La Habra Boxing Club. Alfonso, how's it going, my friend?
Doing great, man. It's a new year. I'm a free agent now, and life is wonderful, I guess.
Right. I wanted to talk to you specifically about you getting your release from the Contender and the work your manager Gary Gittleson did for you.
Yeah, all this time that I was out after the Cotto fight, I just wanted to take some rest from boxing. Didn't even think about it. I gained a lot of weight, but during this time, also my manager Gary Gittleson, he worked hard with with the Contenders to try to get an early release from their contract, and thank God, that came through, and now I'm just ready to get back in the ring.
What is Gary have in line for you? What is he looking at? What kind of prospects do you have now that you're a free agent?
Well, I told him I want to get back in the ring in March, April. They obviously called me for the Angulo fight, Alfredo Angulo.
Right.
And even though I'm very confident that I can beat him, since I feel he's kind of one-dimensional fighter, I'm not stupid. I haven't even sparred since the Cotto fight, so going into that fight would only make me look like Cosme Rivera look, and I didn't want to look like that. So, thank God for the opportunity. That lets me know that I'm a still valuable asset in boxing, that my name's still out there, that I got called for that fight. But at the same time, I want to be smart about the fights that I take, and being that my weight's so low right now, my weight is perfect, and my team is even thinking about dropping to 140. So, fighting that Angulo fight at 154 without shape, it didn't make sense for a career move.
So I got to imagine that Gary's going to be talking to some promoters for you, see what's going on. You never know, right?
Well, there's plenty of promoters out there. I'm really looking forward to, maybe get picked up on one of them. Top rank, I love the way they work their fighters, especially the Mexican fighters, being Mexican. So, being with them would be awesome. But still, Golden Boy has a lot of shows, main events, and, Don King and the rest of them. Whichever comes through, I'm willing to work hard and prove myself with any of them.
Well, with the release, this gives you the opportunity to really market yourself and get out there and go for your dream, which is obviously every fighter's dream, be a world champion.
Well, yeah, I got the chance to be for the title with the Contenders, but at the same time, their promotion's barely starting. Most of their people are new to the game, so throwing one show a year wasn't enough for me to actually, get out there the fastest way possible. I'm getting older. I'm 28 right now, so I thought I was going to be champion at 25, so, being 28, I definitely got the release. So I'm working hard to hopefully fight 3 or 4 times this year, starting in March or April.
You said you got fat after your last fight, but I'm watching you work out here in the gym. I'm looking at you. You don't look fat to me, dude. It looks like you might be making a little less than welterweight now.
Well, I'm around there, the welterweight area. After, as soon as January 1st hit, I have my New Year's proposition to train hard and go for it this year. So ever since January 1st, I've been training pretty hard, mainly to lose weight, and which has been accomplished. Now we're training to get stamina. I just started sparring last week, 2, 4, 5 rounds. So, I'm getting ready for that. Hopefully somebody out there, wants to square off with me. And,
I was just going through the news, the boxing news last night. I saw Paul Malignaggi, for instance, is calling people out saying, hey, I'm looking for somebody to fight me. I don't know, if you get down to 140, that sounds like something that might happen.
Well, Paul Malignaggi, that would be an amazing fight. Paulie, you know where I am, my manager, so, whichever. He actually called me out after the Gotti fight. He was there in New Jersey at the press conference, called me out, but that fight never happened. But, now it's a great opportunity. He just he just got a loss from Ricky Hatton, and just came back from a loss from Miguel Cotto, so it will be a tremendous fight to see who actually comes back stronger from a loss.
I was thinking about you when I read that last night, and I thought, boy, that might be a pretty interesting fight. So who knows? Maybe Paulie will see this and get a hold of his promoter Lou, and
anything's possible. Now that I'm a free agent, like I say, anything's possible. Just call my manager. He's willing to take offers. Obviously we've been smart about the fights we take. And like I said, I feel like I'm happy because after the Angulo fight, I also got called for maybe fighting Matthew Hatton in the undercard of Pacquiao and Ricky Hatton. So that's another possibility to fight Matthew Hatton. I've seen tapes of him, and I'm pretty happy to fight him.
It must be nice to be able to have other fighters, Angulo, Matthew Hatton, call up, and you have the opportunity now to say, hey, you know what? Yeah, let's take this or let's not take this, as opposed to having to get somebody else's permission.
That's true. Being with a contender, I was limited to what I could do, being that I was in a contract and they were my owners. But now that I'm a free agent, like I said, I have the liberty to actually talk to people directly, or to talk to Gary and Gary talk to them directly, and just figure out a plan for me to come back strong, to make my name out there even bigger, and mainly, be a Mexican fighter for the Mexican fans, mainly.
All right. Well, listen, dude, we're going to keep up on you, all right? And hopefully something will happen March, April, something in the springtime. We'll make sure to let everybody know. And who knows, man? Who knows what 2009 is going to bring? But you're on your own now. Congratulations, man.
Oh, thank you, Will, for the interview. Pound from pound, thank you. You've always been there. Remember, we heard it first. So, other than that, just visit my website, alfonsogomez.com, for more info. And or you can even, Paul, you can contact me there. I don't know.
All right, Alfonso. Thank you so much.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.